in order for you to put some transitions in, because at the moment we have simple just going from one clip straight into the next. So sometimes a transition will help you segue from one clip to a next rather than just make an abrupt cut. Okay, so what we'll do is down here you have your project bin. You also have an effect panel. If you can't find it, remember that all your panels are always here under the window menu. There is a folder here called Video Transitions, and inside that folder there are other folders. Basically, the only way to figure out what they do is simply to try them out. But the way you do it, let's say I wanted a clip to go do a cross dissolve. I'm going to drag it here and put it between the two clips. If I zoom in a little bit, you can actually see that there. If I wanted to do the exact same transition on all of them, I could click on that transition and copy with a Control-C and position my playhead between other clips and Control-V. Okay, and then just to give a preview of what it looks like, it simply blends from one clip to another. As one is disappearing, one is starting to appear. Okay, so that's a good solid transition there. Again, there are others. Not all of them are the kind that you want to do every time. Like for instance, this page peel. Okay, sometimes, you know, having one of those in there might be appropriate. Other times, not so much. We also have, for instance, a barn wipe. And notice how on the first transition, that cross dissolve, notice how it puts an equal amount dissolving from one to another. So it's not taking away all of one clip. Those last two I did, the page turn goes over one clip here, and then the next one starts there and then lets the other one in. So it takes away from just one clip in some of these instances, and you have to be careful with that because sometimes your clip is short and you can't afford to have too much of it taken away. Okay, so that is how you put in transitions.